Well, almost everything that I thought would happen happened tonight. I thought our seniors would be very nervous because they've never seen or been through anything like our senior nights. And I knew they'd come out and they'd be nervous and they'd take some quick shots. When you're not used to this type of environment, it happens. But we settled down and I said, all it takes is one good run and we'll win this game. This team has been very hot. We knew we were down most of the game there. We've been banged up. Ray Spalding's playing hurt. And that's why he made the flagrant foul, because he was hurt. He couldn't draw the charge because of various reasons in his midsection. Without going into any detail. But he tried to go for the ball. Really, really proud of the guys. It's been a great journey with these three seniors. And we're hoping that they go on to great success. I was real excited when I called Jim Haney and asked him to consider naming these guys right away to the senior all-star game. Told him about them, sent the stats. I said, they're not only deserving, but they'll be the greatest two kids to represent the NABC. And he checked with his people and he said right away, we'd love for you to announce it and love to have them. And we're very excited. Friday at the Final Four. They get to experience the Final Four even though it's not on the court. So very excited for them. The rings came out really cool, and I want to thank. We had to do this in less than 2 weeks, and because one of my managers who became a player when I didn't have enough players at Providence became a player, Ryan Ford, is one of the VPs at Jostens, and he got it done. I want to thank Ryan for expediting that and getting us two beautiful rings because of it. So we're very excited. Great night for the fellas, and I think I was in senior night one night when you lost, and it's not fun with all that emotion. It's not fun. So I told the guys in the locker room after the game that I never pray before a game. I don't believe that my prayers are going to. I know Georgia Tech's praying. We always pray that no one gets hurt and everybody comes out in good shape. But I said two prayers tonight. I said once before the game, I said, let these two seniors go out on top. And then the last prayer I said was, please, now don't make those free throws. Just goes to show you that here's a guy who was willing to make a change in his free throw, where very few players are willing to do that, worked on it, and switched it twice, his last two free throws at home. Both were dead middle. And that's exciting for me as a coach, and I'm very excited for him that somebody who changed his free throw could ice the game like that for us. That's it.
Coach, how much better will this young team be in the years to come because Damian and Trey came this year?
Damian and Trey taught them how to be men. Not young men. Taught them how to be men, how to act around other people, how to treat people with kindness and generosity, how to carry themselves with class, how to articulate the right way. And special guys, they don't come along very often like this. I can say I've had coaching 41 years. There are very few like these two.
I know you did one shining moment for them. It could have been for you. Easy to, knowing that.
Yeah, if we go to the Final Four, it could have been me.
Yeah.
We thought we could get. We thought we had. Now look, there's 20 teams that think they're going to get there this year. And the first time I watched that, I cried like a baby because none of us are going to get the experience of fighting. My favorite time in the pros was March Madness. Just missed it so darn much. And it's going to be with that. I'm going to get the brackets, do one show, and I'm not turning it on. I'm not going to watch. I'm just going to hope for the best, and some of my friends maybe have a chance to win it.
Did this team surpass your expectations? I know early you were saying that if they kept progressing, so forth, the 11 freshmen and sophomores.
They're one of the best overachieving teams because I know you guys, because Ken Pomeroy does such a great job for most of the year. We led the nation in defense. We weren't a good defensive team. You can't teach 11 new players the defense we play. But they played hard with great effort. They became a very good passing team at the end of the year. Just played with great heart, great effort. It's amazing that they never got bitter, never complained, never said the university let us down, never did any of that. They always said the right things. We understand. And what I told them, I said, some people did the wrong things, and unfortunately, we got to pay the penalty for it. But they never hung their heads. They did the right things.
Coach, you're about a month removed from the North Carolina game when all this started, and to be able to have this team in a position to have a chance to share the conference championship with a win on Saturday, what's that mean?
Well, we had a shot at it at Miami. Virginia's been on nemesis a little bit in trying to score. It's their senior night. There'll be a lot of emotion. I know these guys will give it everything they can. But just to be in the hunt, where, was it 23-7, is that correct? 11th ranked team in the country is awesome. We'd love to be in the top 10 and finish the season. We just want to continue to give great effort. It was an invaluable experience for our young players. Donovan, although he has miles to come on defense, Dang, although he has miles to come on defense, and Ray, miles to come on defense, they are terrific offensive basketball players, and all three of those guys are going to be great ones. And Ryan McMahon can really play, can really score, and he shares in the weaknesses of the other three. It's a little New York sarcasm.
Anything else for Coach?
Senior nights are so emotional. Just talk about what you felt out there when you were given those speeches.
I thank Ralph Willard. He's been my best friend in life. He's needed surgery 3 or 4 times, and I kept saying when it got self-imposed, I said, now go get it done so you can enjoy your summer. He said, no, man, I'm going to stay with you. And I said, Ralph, I'm going to be fine. He said, I'm staying with you, I'm staying with the team. And, in life, you all know if you have a best friend like that, it's pretty darn special, and I'm very lucky. And, the shining moment thing really got to me when Kenny showed it. I had to see it first, or I would have been crying like a baby. But everything that Kenny does and everything that the marketing department does is always brilliant, great taste, and the fans have been absolutely great. And, our players just always speak about the fans, how much they love them, and they give the love back. And that's something that is really, really something we won't forget as a basketball team.
Great, thanks, Coach.
Okay.